Immigration lawyer Junko Watabe from legal support group Beyond. Have you ever heard the word freelancer? Today, I will explain how to be a freelancer in Japan. So today's title is How to be a freelancer in Japan. The reason why I decided to make a video with this topic is because there are so many misunderstandings and some online articles obviously mislead foreign workers in Japan. At first, I want to make sure if your visa status is PR or spouse visa or long-term visa, you don't need to worry about this matter and you can work and declare your income as you like just like as a Japanese. It is common for Japanese who is working with several contracts or even without any formal contract as a freelancer to register solo proprietor, 個人事業 at tax office by submitting 開業届 notification of starting business and save tax by declaring expenses he spends for his job. So it is very common working freelancer for Japanese. And if you are PR or spouse or long-term visa, it is no problem. But if your visa status is working visa, engineer humanities international, instructor or professor and so on, the story is totally different. You had better not mix up immigration matters and tax matters. And since you cannot stay in Japan without a visa, you should put your priority on the immigration matters. One of misunderstanding is there is no specific visa status for freelancers. So no freelancer visa in Japan. And you can keep your engineer humanities international visa or working visa even if you have several contracts with several companies in Japan. What you need is one main company who can do paperwork for your visa extensions. The main company may not enroll social insurance, 社会保険 for you. It doesn't matter. A contract should not be normal employment contract. Outsourcing contract, 業務契約 is also fine. The other misunderstanding is, if you have several contracts, you need to register 個人事業 solo proprietor at tax office. No, you don't need it. If you earn from several companies, what you need is declaring all income at tax office at 確定申告 and pay income tax. This declaration, 確定申告, is done generally between 15th February and 15th March. For example, between 15th March and 15th March in 2024, now you declare total income in 2023. 確定申告 season in 2024 for 2023 has just started. You might say, but tax lawyer recommends it, and he says, if I register 個人事業 solo proprietor, I could get some benefits for tax. Well, what tax lawyer says is not wrong. If you are Japanese or foreign resident with PR, spouse, or long-term visa, but not correct for working visa holders. Generally, tax lawyers don't consider immigration matter. Which is more important for you, getting benefit for tax or keeping your visa status safely? From immigration point of view, if we want to do business, no matter as a solo proprietor or as a company owner, you need to hold business manager visa. You cannot do business with your current working visa, even as a solo proprietor. And for getting business manager visa, you need to invest 5 million yen, registering company with 5 million yen capital. Or if sole proprietor, you need to prove that you invested 5 million yen. So if you want to do business, no matter sole proprietor or company owner, you need to change your visa status. I need to add one more issue. As I mentioned earlier, several contracts are okay for keeping your working visa, but your jobs for each contract should be under your visa scope. For example, if you get a working visa as an English teacher, you can teach for several companies without extra work permit. So does IT engineer or other skillful job. But if your activities or part of your activities go beyond your business scope, you need to get specific extra work permit. If there is some contract with a company or organization overseas, you might be necessary to get specific extra work permit for the company too. Moreover, for English teacher, visa issue is more complicated. If you teach a different type of organization, for example, if you teach at private English school, your visa status is Engineer Humanities International. If you work for public school or vocational school, your visa is instructor visa. If you teach at college or university, your visa status should be professor visa. And even if same teaching job, if you teach for a different type of institution, you need to get extra work permit for the according to the specific uh, contract. Let's get back to freelancer. It is a word of working style. So freelancer is a word of working style. Generally, someone who is not hired by one company but working with several contracts independently. So this is freelancer. Even if you are a foreigner with working visa, you can work as a freelancer as long as you meet all visa-related requirements. On the other hand, solo proprietor, 個人事業, is a word mainly for tax matters. It is someone who is doing business without a company. You can run a restaurant as a solo proprietor. Okay, so but you cannot run a restaurant as a freelancer. So solo proprietor is not equal to freelancer. Please put it into your mind. And working visa holders, Engineer Humanities International visa holders, you cannot do business. This is very basic policy at immigration field. So you cannot do business. So no matter sole proprietor or company owner. Okay, so back to the first screen. If your visa status is permanent resident or spouse visa or long term, you can work as a freelancer, and if you want, you can register sole proprietor at tax office. But if your visa is working visa, you can be a freelancer as long as your jobs are under your visa scope. Okay, so this is about the whole working visa holders. Okay, so you can be a freelancer as long as your jobs are under your visa scope, but you cannot do business. Sole proprietor is one type of business in the tax matter. I know some freelancers with working visa uh, registered as sole proprietor at tax office, and they could get visa extension without any problem. But I dare to say it is not proper situation that immigration assumes. In the actual world, there are some gray zone. Why do you throw yourself into such a gray zone? Okay, so the answer of today's title, How to Be a Freelancer, is you can be a freelancer with current working visa as long as you have one company to be your main company for paperwork or visa extension application. And you declare total income at tax office by yourself. not as a sole proprietor, but as a contract worker. Okay. Okay, on the net, you can get many information, but someone's okay case could not be okay for anyone. If you get some information, if it is immigration matters, please confirm it with a professional immigration lawyers before following or copying it. The immigration is constantly changing their implementation policies, and each local immigration has local policies. It is slightly different. Then it is very, very dangerous to copy others' okay case without confirming. Once you take the wrong direction, getting back to the proper track would be very difficult and sometimes too late. If you have any concern, please contact us. My office beyond contact is like this. Any Facebook, you can contact us by through Facebook inbox and or by phone or website or email or my office line. So you can contact us for many ways. We're looking forward to your messages. Thank you for watching my video till end. See you next time. Bye bye.